Got something really good for you guys today, and it is something that's been in a couple of our shop tour videos and everything. But I get people asking me about it all the time, and there's so many things, reasons why you want to do this. This is how to make your air compressor quiet enough where you can stand to work around it. Anybody that has a shop has an air compressor, and it is so annoyingly loud, and there ain't nothing that turns a guy into a screaming girl faster than a midnight working in the garage late at night. It's quiet and you're standing right next to the air compressor, and all of a sudden it turns on and puts you to the moon, and you got to claw yourself down from the ceiling because it scares the crap out of you. It's so loud. I had my sandblaster right here not long before I put the door through here. So I'm literally in the sandblast cabinet right here. The air compressor is right next to me, thumping away. You're listening to that sandblasting, the air compressor. It's so deafening loud. I decided to do something about it. And I learned a lot about how noise travels and everything. And it's not as simple as what you think it is, but it kind of is. So this is all built out of recycled materials here. This is recycled plexiglass. This is MDF that we cut up. This is a recycled 3/4 inch steel structure, a bunch of tubing that I cut apart. This is all recycled foam right here, and foam out of shipping crates and computer stuff that was shipped, and all of this is an enclosure with just a hinge that goes around my air compressor. And this quieted it down drastically out here. And but part of the noise, actually probably about 50% of the noise from your air compressor comes out your intake. Your intake tube, we moved to the other side of the wall on the other side of the room there. And both, I'll take you out there in just a second, but that's where most of the noise got transferred to, is on the other side of the wall, actually. After this enclosure was put on here, it quieted it down pretty drastically with just this, but the other side of the wall was actually really loud then over there, and to the point where it was annoyingly loud. So I'll take you through a little bit of this more. These are soffit vents you can get at Menards or Home Depot or your building supplies. And then it's open down here to allow the cold air that's off the ground and the lower extremity parts of it to be sucked up in there. And we have two exhaust fans that are right here that are for computer panels and stuff. Just this smaller 6-inch CFM fans that are hooked up, and then these have Dynamat inside of them as well. So there's rubber Dynamat inside of here to take that noise down as well. And then they're just hooked up to a thermostatic switch for a you get at your Home Depot supply store or whatever too, and you can turn the dip switch on it to set it to get whatever temperature you want them to turn on at. So I have it set up so it's about 100 degrees in here. It gets to 100, and it turns both of those cooling fans on, which sucks enough of the heat away from that so the air compressor doesn't get hot or overheat or anything. But on the other side of the wall is where all of that noise was transferred through. So I had just an air filter on the side of the wall here. I put a car automotive air filter right here, and all of that noise came out the intake on it, and it was super loud out here to the point where you couldn't talk to somebody or anything with that on. But what are these? This is just PVC intake tubing going through their, I think, purple hornies or thrush muffler glass pack mufflers. So any given muffler, doesn't matter whether it be a glass pack, a a motorcycle muffler, and that's how I found out about it. Is it scared the crap out of me one night, and I had a motorcycle muffler sitting right here, and I took that air filter off of there and I put it over the end of the hole, and it made it super quiet. And I'm like, that's it. I'm going to get some mufflers tomorrow. And a couple mufflers, glass packs right there with an air filter on the end of it. That's it. That's all you need, and that will reduce the noise for your air compressor. Even if you don't put a sound enclosure around your air compressor, if you muffle through mufflers your air intake, your compressor will be half the noise that it was before. So this is absolute awesome way to get it. And I actually posted this up on a garage journal post on how to quiet your air compressor down, and I had all kinds of people roasting me like, that's the fastest way to ruin an air compressor. Those are fiberglass packs. It's gonna get fiberglass ingestion in it, and it's gonna take your air compressor down, and blah blah blah. Bullshit. It doesn't do that. It doesn't have enough velocity going through the air to suck anything in it whatsoever like that. It's just a muffler going really low velocity air through it, and it quiets it down. I'm gonna throw the air blower on it, and we'll drain this thing down. We'll show you what this thing sounds like, and we'll still have a conversation when this thing is running. So I'll pause that. Let me know what you think. Like this video, click like, throw me a comment, let me know what you think. Ring the bell for those notifications when we get a new video. We got lots more coming up, guys. A lot of cool stuff coming up. I hope you guys are enjoying the ride.